Hey there. Today, we're talking about something super important: how to prevent diabetes. So if you're interested in living healthier and reducing your risk, stick around. But first, what are the things you'll need to complete this task? For the full list and where to get them, check the description and pinned comment below. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready, let's get into it. Get rid of it! Before we talk about prevention, let's quickly explain what diabetes is. Diabetes is a condition where your blood sugar levels are too high because your body can't effectively use insulin, a hormone that helps manage blood sugar. There are two main types: type 1 and type 2. While type 1 isn't preventable, type 2 diabetes, which makes up about 90% of cases, often is. This is the one we'll be focusing on today. Preventing type 2 diabetes can help you avoid serious complications like heart disease, nerve damage, and even vision loss. Keep an eye on your weight. The first and probably most effective step in preventing diabetes is maintaining a healthy weight. Studies show that being overweight is one of the biggest risk factors for developing diabetes, especially type 2. In 2002, a landmark study called the Diabetes Prevention Program, funded by the National Institutes of Health, found that losing just 5% to 7% of your body weight can reduce your risk of developing diabetes by 58%. So, if you weigh 200 pounds, that's just 10 to 14 pounds to lose. And you don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Small, consistent steps make a big difference. How to start? Begin by setting a realistic weight loss goal, such as losing 1 to 2 pounds per week. Keep track of your progress with a journal or app to stay motivated. Make healthier food choices, focus on whole foods like fruits, veggies, and lean proteins. Eat a balanced diet. Food plays a huge role in preventing diabetes. What you eat directly impacts your blood sugar levels. The American Diabetes Association recommends following what's called the plate method. Fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, or peppers. A quarter of your plate should be lean proteins, think chicken, fish, or tofu. The last quarter should be healthy carbs like brown rice, whole grains, or sweet potatoes. Also, try to avoid sugary drinks like soda and limit processed foods that are high in refined carbs and sugars. Research from Harvard University in 2015 found that people who regularly eat processed meats and sugary drinks have a significantly higher risk of developing diabetes. How to start? Plan your meals in advance to ensure you're eating balanced and healthy options. Swap out refined carbs, white bread, pastries for whole grains, brown rice, quinoa. Drink water instead of sugary drinks. Get moving with exercise. Regular exercise is another key way to prevent diabetes. When you move, your muscles use glucose, sugar, for energy, which lowers your blood sugar levels. Plus, it helps your body use insulin more effectively. The American Heart Association suggests aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week. That's about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. If that sounds like a lot, don't worry, you can start small and work your way up. How to start? Begin with activities you enjoy, like dancing, walking, swimming, or cycling. If 30 minutes feels daunting, try breaking it up into 10-minute sessions throughout the day. Gradually increase your activity level as you feel more comfortable. Research published in the British Medical Journal in 2016 showed that even light physical activity, like walking, can lower the risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 30%. So, every bit of movement counts. Cut back on refined sugars. Refined sugars, found in sweets, processed snacks, and sugary drinks, can spike your blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. A study by the World Health Organization found that consuming high amounts of sugar is linked to a higher risk of diabetes. Instead of reaching for that sugary snack, opt for natural sugars found in fruits, which come with fiber and essential nutrients. How to start? Swap your soda or sweetened coffee for water or herbal tea. When you crave something sweet, try fruits like berries or apples. Gradually reduce your sugar intake so it doesn't feel overwhelming. Manage stress levels. Believe it or not, stress can also play a role in diabetes. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol that raise your blood sugar. Chronic stress can lead to insulin resistance and weight gain, both of which increase your risk of diabetes. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine found that people who regularly practice stress-relieving techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises have better control of their blood sugar levels. How to start? Set aside 5 to 10 minutes each day for mindfulness or meditation. Practice deep breathing exercises when you feel overwhelmed. Get enough sleep. Did you know that sleep plays a crucial role in preventing diabetes? Research shows that people who don't get enough sleep are at a higher risk of developing insulin resistance, which leads to type 2 diabetes. The Sleep Foundation recommends adults get between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. A 2015 study published in Diabetes Care showed that people who consistently slept less than 6 hours a night had a 50% higher risk of developing diabetes. How to start? Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid screens for an hour before sleep. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Make your sleeping environment as comfortable and quiet as possible. Regular checkups. Regular health checkups are essential. Even if you feel fine, it's a good idea to monitor your blood sugar levels, especially if you have risk factors like family history or being overweight. Early detection can prevent diabetes from progressing. How to start? Schedule an annual checkup with your doctor to monitor your blood sugar and overall health. Ask for an A1C test, which gives you an average of your blood sugar levels over the past few months. And there you have it. Those are the steps you can take to prevent diabetes. It may seem like a lot, but remember, you don't need to do everything all at once. Start with 1 or 2 small changes and build from there. Your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button, share it with someone who could benefit, and leave a comment below with any questions or tips you have.